Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea. If you are new, thank you guys so much for stopping by. So today we are going to be discussing my brand new car, and I'm so excited. As you guys can tell by the title, I did get a new car. It is a 2019 Toyota Camry XSE. Now, originally when I was going through the car shopping process about a month ago, I had saw the exact car that I have right now. But in my mind, I rationalized that it was too expensive or it wasn't in my price range. So I kind of started to look for the middle model, which is the SE model, which I found one that I liked and I even got approved for it. And I thought that was the car that I was actually going to get. So I don't know if you guys saw my last vlog that I put up. If you didn't, I will have a link to it in the description box below. But in that vlog, I showed you guys the Toyota Camry SE that I got approved for and I thought I was going to be getting. And I'm actually going to show you guys a clip of that. So when it actually came time to like go pick up the car, it was like a very strong energy of just like, this isn't right. And I never felt as certain as I did that day. So everything was well, got approved, knew what my monthly payments were going to be, added the car to my insurance policy and everything. So the morning of comes and the people are contacting me, making sure everything's still on, telling me they're getting everything ready for the express pickup. But there was one hiccup, and that was my mother was my co-signer and she didn't have her social security card. And even though I had mine and had everything that I needed, had my down payment, proof of insurance, my social security card, my driver's license, everything, they would not give me that car. So immediately, like, I burst out into tears because literally that entire week I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so ready to pick up my car. It's just everything I wanted it to be. I was excited and I felt like my dreams were crushed. My heart was shattered. Like, it was not okay. Like, I was very emotional Saturday morning. Usually, like, when things go wrong like that, I try to go out of my way to try to fix it or try to like make it right or try to figure out what else I can do. Something in my mind and just in me told me, don't go out of your way to try to make this right. Don't go out of your way to try to make this happen today, because this is not the car for you. I ended up going back home and I told my mom that I wanted to go to the place where I've gotten my last two cars. And she was like, okay, yeah, let's go down there and see what they're saying. We ended up going to the place that I got my last two cars. But honestly, I'm sitting here thinking, like, I was trying to go outside the box and like do something different when I could have just went to that place all along. Like, each time that I got a car from them, there was never an issue. The process was seamless and it was never a problem. So in my mind, I'm just like, Chelsea, you could have saved yourself the heartbreak and just went there first. I don't know. So when I actually got down there, immediately the salesman guy approached us and he just took me in the office and basically I gave him like everything that I was looking for up front because I didn't want him to waste my time and I didn't want to waste his time. I knew I was coming to get a car and that's what I wanted to leave with. So the qualifications for me to leave with the car was it had to be a 2019 or newer. I wasn't too much honing in on trying to get a brand new car. I've had two brand new cars in the past and that's cool and everything. Since I've already done that, I was just like, I could get a used car. It just needs to have low mileage. And I just wanted to be stylish. I wanted to be nice and something that I could see myself in and see myself keeping for the next 3 to 4 years. But we ended up moving from the new car side because actually the dealer is a Nissan dealer and they actually had a shortage of cars. So they only had about 30 new cars on the lot and it wasn't really much to choose from. So he wanted to move over to the certified pre-owned side. So because they had a little bit more selection and I could see what they had over there. So we went over there. While we were over there, I saw a Nissan Maxima. Like as soon as we were walking up, I saw it and he was like, "You like that Maxima? It's nice. It's then the third, da 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 da." So I was like, "Yes, it's nice." It was white, just like my car. It had black rims, just like my car, and it was just nice. But it was a 2022, so somebody literally had got it and they traded it in right after they got it, which is why it was on the used side. And it only had like, I want to say 2,000 miles on it, but it was like 46K, and I was just like, no, that's not even up for discussion. And I started telling him about the Toyota Camry that I had got approved for at CarMax and all of that. He was like, "So you like Camrys?" I was like, "Yeah, I really like those cars." I was looking at the SE model, you know, just giving him the basics. And so he was like, "Hold on one second. Let me go figure out what I can do for you, and I'll be right back." So he came back and he was like, "Well, the car is not here on our lot, but it's at our other lot. We'll have to go over there to see it. But it's a Toyota Camry 2019. And I was just like, "What's the trim level?" Because I'm like, okay, I don't want the base model. I need SE or better. So he was like, "It's a XSE." And he was like, "It's got red seats." As soon as he said that, like, I jumped out of my seat. I was like, "Let's go get it. Let's go." Period. I didn't even ask about the price, nothing. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, how much is this shit gonna cost? So we had to get into the dealer car to go over to the other dealership and pick it up. And the other dealership is actually like 2 minutes from my house. Unbeknownst to me, I was passing the car every day in my day-to-day, you know, going here, going there. I literally saw that car like every day, never paid attention to it being out there. So they go in, they get the keys from the dealer, and he was like, "Okay, you can test drive it. You will drive it back to our dealership." So I was like, okay, I test drove it, and needless to say, like, I fell in love with it. It's so sporty. It's like a sports car, and like the model that I was going to get, the SE model, like, it's just like, it's sporty, but it's more kind of like mid sporty, like kind of trying to be like luxury or like regular. But this car, it sound like a race car, it drive like a race car. It's just the top of the line sport model, and I fell in love with it. So we got back to the dealership in the car, everything. They went ahead and started crunching some numbers. Of course, you guys know anytime you go buy a car, you're going to have to negotiate for a little minute, because they going to try to get you to go with the first offer that they bring you. And that's not what's going to happen, because I'm not Boo Boo the Fool. So we went back and forth with negotiations for a while, and I had my mom with me, as y'all gonna see in the vlog, and literally it went on for a while, and finally we was able to come to an agreement and get on some common ground about the numbers. But at the last little negotiation, I was like, y'all about to lose my business over $25. That's how crucial it was. Like, it was a $25 like offset that I was just not wanting to pay. And they was just like, "Let's see what we could do. Let's see what we could do." I was like, "Yeah." Because I would hate for y'all to let me walk out of here over $25. Then they came back, numbers was right. My mama bullied them into me getting this nice warranty. I got like a 3-year warranty that they don't even supposed to, or like they usually don't give for used cars. I got some other stuff too. If anything go wrong with the car, all I gotta do is just bring it to them, nothing out of my pocket. I don't have to pay for no oil changes for like the first 3 years. Like, it's just, it's ridiculous the amount of stuff I walked away with, because my mama was strong arming them. So I'm very glad she was there with me. So yeah, guys, literally that whole day, Saturday, it was just like a whirlwind, because for one, I was upset about the car that I ended up not getting. And then for two, I'm like, I was in shock because I was like, is this really about to be my car? Because as I mentioned to you guys, like when I was looking into Toyota Camrys, this is the one that I wanted from the jump. Like, I wanted this car from the jump, and I always wanted this car, like ever since it came out, the one with the red seats, the XSE model. But I just felt like in my mind I couldn't afford it, but God made a way, and I'm so happy. Like, he had something better for me. Like, I was upset about the other car, but I was like, that's why I didn't really press the issue, and I was just telling myself it's not for you, because if it was for you, it wouldn't be this difficult. So I was just like, wow, like this is about to be my car, and I feel like an it girl, because literally I've always wanted this car, and I'm just so grateful and just so thankful that it came to fruition. And now I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys see the actual car tour. So go ahead, kick off your shoes, make sure you got a snack because you're in for a treat. So this is a tour of my new, well, it's not a new car, but it's a 2019 Toyota Camry XSE. This is the top of the line sport model, and y'all, I'm absolutely in love with it. It is so pretty. The color is like this two-tone. It's like a like, I think they called it winter pearl, and it has like these sparkles in it, and then the rims are black mirrors, and then the black roof. I really love this, and you guys see how the sun is hitting it. When the sun hits it, it really sparkles. So in front of the car, of course, we have the Toyota emblem. We have the dealer's plate, the place where I got the car from. And I really love how Toyota made the front end of this car just look so like evil. Not evil, but it just looks like really like crazy. Not crazy, I don't know what word choice I'm looking for, but the girls that get it, and the ones that don't, okay? So moving over to the other side, as you can see, the rims, they are mostly black. They have chrome trimming in them. So freaking pretty. I love these. Are the side mirrors. It does have your signal indicator, so when you put your signal light on, it tells the other drivers around you what way you're going. And then also there are blind spot monitors on this trim level, which isn't standard on any other ones. So here's a view of the car from the right side, and now we're going to go ahead and move on to the back. So here we go on the back. Guys, I really love this, and what they did with the taillights is they kind of smoked it out and made it look like, I call this my race car. They made it look like a race car. It has the dual exhaust pipes in the back. They did the Toyota emblem and the Camry in black to match all of the black trimming. The spoiler is in black. I really love that. And here it is facing the sun. So pretty. I just love this color. It's not like a traditional white, but it actually has like sparkles, and it just looks like it's like a pearly white. The gas tank is on the driver's side, and we're here at the driver's mirror. It has your signal light indicators and your blind spot monitors. So let's go ahead and get on the inside. Now, this is something that I really love. As long as I have the key in my hand or around me in some capacity, all I have to do is put my hand here, the door will open. And so immediately when I open the door, you guys see I have red freaking interior. Like, this is sick. I always wanted red interior in my car, and thank God I finally got it. So this is the inner door panel on the driver's side. It has the red leather interior, white stitching. The red even comes down to the speaker. Here are the controls for the windows, the locks, and for the side mirrors. So when you sit down, of course, there is the steering wheel here. That is the monitor, which tells you what doors you have open. Here is like I always call this the entertainment system. The middle of the car that contains the radio and the like climate control. They just took this red all the way through, And then up here, we have an SOS call. So with Toyota, if you have an accident, you can pull that lever if you're unable to get to your phone and someone will come to you. Also, we have the controls for the panoramic sunroof, the actual roof, and the shade as well. And I'll show you guys that in a minute. So here is the push engine start. So the regular standard Toyotas, like the SE model, and I think it's the L model, they are not push to start. This one is. So I'm going to go ahead and start my engine. So one of the reasons why I turned the actual car on is because I wanted you guys to see this. So where the little green light is and the power button is, this is an actual wireless charging keypad for your phone. So if you put your phone down here and you have this on, it will charge your phone with no cords, no strings attached. But of course I have my USB charger in here for my phone because I love Apple CarPlay, so I'm using Apple CarPlay right now. And then here's just the regular gear shaft: park, reverse, neutral, and then drive. Then you have your different driving modes: eco, normal, and sport, your parking brake, and then you have heated seats. So now this brings me to the back seat. I'm just going to give you guys a glimpse of what it looks like back here. The back seat is pretty big and spacious, so that's a plus for me. Now this brings me to the panoramic sunroof. I'm going to get inside and show you guys that. Okay, so as you can see, the sunroof, or the panoramic moonroof, whatever you call it, it stretches all the way back to the back seat. So the passengers in the back will have some sun as well. I absolutely love this. So here is what it looks like open. So beautiful. Now that it is nighttime, I can show you guys the blue accent light. So there's a blue accent light on the dash. There's also one down here at the feet of people. Like if you're sitting in the passenger seat, your feet are gonna light up blue. I'm gonna show y'all over here. So there's a blue light under here where my feet are. I just feel like that is a very nice added accent. It's really cute and it's just cool.